Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video. And today I'm going to do a thread response to Martin Parrott, the Vinyl Scavenger. I'll put a link down below, and it was his push to 500 subs and he's well over that now. Martin is a really good guy as well. He's an Arsenal supporter, so he's a very good guy, and the Gunners are doing quite well, so I'm sure he's delighted the way I am. Now his thread is Red or Dead, and this has really been doing the rounds. I've seen quite a few, and basically what it is, you show some records with a red spine and you show some records by artists who are no longer with us. Now I've decided to make it a little bit more difficult on myself. I'm splitting between 5 and 5, the red spine, but it cannot have red as the main colour on the front or back. So you can't have the back cover bleeding into the spine to create a red spine, and the same with the front cover. So example, I can't use this. This is a broken frame. It's got a red spine, but as you can see the back cover is red, and it sort of bleeds into the spine. So these are 5 that do not. And then with the dead section or the deceased section, I've decided to pick groups only, and more than half of the people in that group have to be deceased. So it's a little bit morbid, but we'll go with it. So the 5 red spines, and the first one is Chris Rea, The Road to Hell. On the back of it, see the red is not the predominant colour, although there's little bits of red in it, and it does have a red spine. And this is one of his best. I think it's the second best. But The Road to Hell Part 1 going into Part 2 is absolutely brilliant, as is the track Daytona. So it's a very, very good album. So that's my first choice. Second choice, and it's Elvis Costello, Brutal Youth. Yes, we do have red in the type, but as you can see down here, it's not red, or it's the other side actually here, and it's the same in the back, but we do have a red spine. And this is his 94 album, and I think there's a bit of a return to form as well, a bit more of the sound of the way it was in the late 70s, especially with things like Sulky Girl, You Tripped at Every Step, Pony Street, 13 Steps Lead Down. So it's a very good album, and it's spread over 2 discs on vinyl. Next up, and we have Paul Heaton and Jackie Abbott and Manchester Calling. And yes, there is red letters as well, but it does not bleed into the spine. So as you can see, the spine is red. And this is from, I think it's actually 2021 or 2020. This is around the time of COVID, I remember that. And some of these later albums sound pretty much the same, but it's still quite good. The one I really love is The Only Exercise I Get Is You, which is the very opening track. But there's some good stuff on this, and there's some quite glammy stuff as well. So this would be one of their better albums. So Manchester Calling, Paul Heaton and Jackie Abbott. And the 4th album is Nick Lowe and Quality Street. Of course there's red on the cover, but it's not the predominant cover, and we do have a red spine. And this is Nick Lowe's Christmas album from 2013. It's got the brilliant Christmas at the Airport on it, and the beautiful I Was Born in Bethlehem. The rest of them are covers, and he does a pretty good version of I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, and a slightly more upbeat version of Silent Night. So it is a good album. And the last one of the spines is Bauhaus Staircase by OMD, and this was released I believe last year, and you have a red spine, and actually the inner is red as well. But yeah, this is not a bad album if I can work out which is the front and which is the back. But I don't know if they're going to be doing any more after this, but it's a fine album, and it's got Don't Go on it, which is a pretty good single. So going on to the dead section, and 5 bands where at least half of the artists have now deceased. And first up is the Ramones, and all 4 of them I believe have kicked the bucket. Joey, Dee Dee, Johnny, and I think the other one, is it Marky or is it Tommy? One of them anyway, but I think they're all gone, and this is Rocket to Russia with Rockaway Beach on it, and Sheena's a punk rocker. This one here is the Moody Blues, and unfortunately there's only one of these 4 or 5 remaining, and that's Justin Hayward. And as you can see, they're all walking into the light, so I'm just saying to this guy here, turn back, it's not your turn yet. But we recently lost John Lodge. Graham Edge is gone, as is Mike Pinder, and the flute player, which I can never, Ray Thomas. So yeah, not a bad album this. It's got Stepping in the Slide Zone on it and The Beautiful Driftwood from 1978. So that's the Moody Blues. And then we have Red Road Speedway, Paul McCartney and Wings. And the only 2 surviving members here are Paul McCartney and Denny Sewell. Denny Lane has left us, as has Linda McCartney and Henry McCulloch, who's a local guy. He's from around my area. So that's the only album Henry McCulloch actually played on, so it's really the only one I could show. So 3 of the 5, over half, have left us. 2 more, and we have the Bee Gees, and this is Here at Last live from around 1977-78, and Barry's the only one with us. Morris was the first to go. I think it was an operation he had, and he died during the operation, and then I think Robin died of cancer, but Barry's still going strong, I believe. So 2 of the 3 have left us. And then finally we have a holy show T-Rex, and this is Tanks, and 3 of the 4 members of T-Rex have left us, and Mark Bolan was the first to go in 77. Then Steve Curry, the bass player, he died in 1981, and then Mickey Finn, I believe, died around 2003 or so. So the only one left is the drummer, Bill Legend. So 3 of the 4 are no longer on this earth. Okay, so that's my response to the thread of Martin's Red or Dead. I hope you enjoyed that, and congratulations, Martin, on getting past your target. Okay, that's me for now, and I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.